Football has written rules about offsides, fouls, red and yellow cards, but those only keep the game going. The real laws, they're the unwritten rules, the ones that earn you respect inside your team and can decide whether your teammates actually trust you. Break them, and you don't just make mistakes, you lose credibility. So here are the unwritten rules every player has to follow by position, starting with goalkeepers. Rule number 1. Protect the near post. If you're a keeper, rule number 1 is simple. Never get beat at the first post. If a player manages to slot in a far post shot, that takes skill and precision and is fair play. The first post simply cannot happen. Rule number 2. Command your box vocally. When you come for a cross, you have to shout something. If you don't, defenders panic and crash into you. A keeper needs to own his box. Being vocal can both intimidate strikers and also instill trust in your defenders, and vice versa. If you're quiet and timid, it can let strikers believe they could walk all over you. Think of Joe Hart and Oliver Kahn in their playing styles when it came to this. Rule number 3, own your wall. On free kicks, goalies probably already know what I'm talking about. You must protect your side of the wall. The wall covers one half. You're responsible for the other half. If the ball goes in on your side, no matter how good the strike is, it's your fault. Take Dimitri Payet's famous free kick. It's an incredible hit, curling with power and dip, but it went straight into the keeper's side. And while the shot is well deserving of its praise, this is also a misjudgment on the goalie's part where he could have done better. Rule number 4. Stay big in 1v1s. The best keepers don't dive early. They wait, they spread, and they make strikers blink first. Manuel Neuer has built a whole reputation on this, staying huge in 1v1s and forcing attackers to miss. Or even more recently seen in the last World Cup is Emilio Martinez, who made a crazy save late in the game to save his team. Rule number 5. Don't dribble unless you have to. Yes, modern day keepers can use their feet, but lose it as the last man and it's almost always a goal. After the fact, it almost always looks like there was a better option at hand, so as a goalie, leave this as an absolute last resort. Defenders. Rule number 1. Keep it simple. As a defender, you are the second last line of defense. You taking the safe route is what will consistently give your team the best chance at a win. Your job isn't to dribble or to make some crazy combinations, but to securely remove the threat. Rule number 2. Let your presence be known. As a defender, you want to get in the minds of attackers you are stopping and try and eliminate any ounce of hope they have of beating you. Take the chance to make your first tackle be felt, not to be stupid and get a red card, but just to clearly say, you are not going to pass me easily today. Rule number 3, mark your player close. When set pieces like corners and free kicks are being taken, leaving even half a foot of space is enough to cost you. Don't let your opponent breathe. Push them, slightly pull, anything to disrupt their run without being called for an obvious foul. Rule number 4, be fearless. Watching your defender go 10 out of 10 into tackles builds confidence in the rest of your team in knowing they are glad they are playing with you and not against you. Attackers will also think twice about trying a cheeky dribble around you, as a highlight play will not be worth an injury, and they will go with the safer option more often than not. Midfielders. Rule number 1, check your shoulder before receiving. Midfield is about awareness. If you don't scan, you're a turnover waiting to happen. Paul Pogba has been criticized countless times for getting caught without looking. Top players like Xavi and Busquets constantly show an elite level of awareness with obsessive scanning. Rule number 2, play simple under pressure. The golden rule, don't overcomplicate deep in your half. One bad flick and the opposition is through. It is statistically proven that dribbling or overcomplicating here is simply naive and incorrect. Fans never forget this stuff. Know where you are on the field and play accordingly. Rule number 3, reward teammates' runs. When your wingers make a lung-busting run, you better spot it. Don't waste their efforts. If you continuously overlook them, eventually they'll stop making those runs. When they stop, they'll be scolded by the coach. And through that, they'll lose more faith and trust in you as a teammate. De Bruyne is a master at this. Teammates trust him because he always rewards their movement. Rule number 4, break up counters with tactical fouls. Sometimes you can't win the ball cleanly, but you can stop the break. A small shirt tug or a shoulder pull earlier in the field oftentimes can stop a massive potential break for the opposing team. Rule number 5, if you lose it, press immediately. Midfielders can't mope after losing the ball. Press, harass, delay, anything to give your team time. Fans love nothing more than hard work and hustle. A lost ball will be forgotten instantly if you give it 110% effort right away to win it back. Conte is a great example of this. The exact opposite is true if you stop to complain and point the finger. This will make fans hate you and your own teammates for giving up when they needed you the most.
Unbelievable what he did, because he didn't respect me, he didn't respect the club, his teammates. I want to kill him.
Forwards. Rule number 1, don't let defenders get under your skin. Strikers are always targeted. Defenders will tug your shirt, whisper in your ear, and try and wind you up. The goal isn't just to stop you from scoring, it's to break your focus. The unwritten rule is simple: don't bite. Lose your head and you lose the game. Think of Diego Costa. Brilliant striker, but half the time defenders knew if they could wind him up, he'd lash out and get booked instead of scoring. The best strikers, like Robert Lewandowski, Thierry Henry, stay ice cold. Rule number 2, press smart, not wild. Don't run around aimlessly. Close angles and force defenders into their weak foot. Think of football as a game of space, and your opponent needs to pass through spaces to advance. Recognizing these spaces and manipulating them to move where you want is a way to dictate the game more and conserve energy. Rule number 3, follow every rebound. The scrappy goals count the same. Strikers who gamble on rebounds get 10 extra goals a season. Inzaghi built his whole career off of this. Pure poacher's instinct. We all love highlight reel streamers, but at the end of the day, all that matters is that you win. Rule number 4, time your runs. Stay on side until the last second. One mistimed step ruins a perfect chance. Think of Vardy. Lives on the shoulder and explodes at the last possible moment. People will catch on and attempt to catch you offside. While it can be excusable, doing it repetitively is just a way to frustrate your team. The best forwards disappear behind defenders so that the defender can't see both them and the ball. Edison Cavani is a master of this, lurking out of sight then appearing at the perfect moment. With everything going on in the game, thinking about small advantages like this that can draw into your favor are what makes a goal scorer. Size, speed, ability, all of it can't help when you simply can't see two places at the same time. Be a problem and make the defenders' lives as hard as you possibly can. So those are the unwritten rules for every position. Break them and you'll be embarrassed, yelled at, or even hated by your own teammates. But master them and you'll be the one that they're looking to every match. What did I miss? Drop your own unwritten rules in the comments because every player knows one that isn't written down.